Hello everybody, welcome to my last ride along with me of the winter season down here in Yuma, Arizona. Wonder why we're all stopping here. Is there an accident? Anyway, I've got to go pick up two of my medications to get home with, and then we will swing almost just a few doors down to the Dollar Tree to get our little snackies for the ride home. Those are things to have these few days that we're at home still. And we're just about through with the cookies I bought the other day too. Got enough for tonight. But Bob and I have these little traditions that we do when we drive, and when we hit the road, we always have a little package of those little donuts. Because we don't usually take the time to stop and eat breakfast before we hit the road, because we never know what Grandma's tummy's gonna do, how it's gonna react. So I've got to pick up some of those. I'm hoping to find some of those marshmallows with the chocolate in them, and yeah, just a couple of things. As I see things, I'll pick them. It's not going to be a big order, but I do want to get it done, and then tomorrow morning we leave. Now, I had asked Bob if he wanted to load up at the back of the car before I went on my little trip. I waited till after 2 so that I'd be sure CVS would be open, because you know how they close from 1:30 to 2. And he said, why don't we wait until, after dinner, when it's cooled down a little bit. What is the temperature? Right now, in my car, it says it's 94. It's feeling hot. It's feeling like when we first came down here in the month of October, and we thought it was too hot for us. So we're leaving at just the right time, because in the next couple of weeks, it's going to get up into the hundreds. That's just a little too hot for us. So, what's new? Well, Miss Callie is just beside herself because I was leaving her. She wanted to come with me. She really did. I said, do you want to come with me? She goes, and she just kept mouthing off at me. She's the cutest thing. I've been waking up during the night and finding her in between the two of us, laying on her back, sound asleep. Now, that's a trusting cat, because they don't like to expose their chests unless they really trust you. So that's been really a surprise to see her waking, sleeping away. And sometimes I'll just kind of, feel her ear, how soft they are. And I'll stop, and also I'll feel a little paw come over and reach me. So I think she's wondering what's going on. Check out the short I posted yesterday of when I was going to the kitchen to grab some cookies after I got up, and where did I find her? Up in the kitchen cabinet. She is so much fun to have. So we've got her little bag packed with food and her paper plates and her dry food. We've got just enough dry food to make it home. So that'll be the bag we'll grab, to go into the hotels. And her big kennel, which you've seen because we've shown it to you a couple of times. I'm going to put one of her little beds in there that she sometimes likes to sleep in. So she'll have plenty of space. Put a little bit of food in there, the dry food. Though, based on past experience with my daughter's cats, they shit. Ah, damn it. Well, I've got soda all over my floor. And my purse is down there too. This idiot just decided to change lanes right in front of me to turn into Walgreens. Good thing I was paying attention. Well, while I'm sitting here in this long line, I just will try to clean some of that up. Darn it! Oh, this was full. Now it's all over the floor. Normally I put my purse. That's not too bad on it, mainly the straps. That soda went all over the floor. We do have those mats, so at least it's not all over the carpet. God, what an idiot. I don't think they're even aware. Even after I honked, it was like, oh, what? Darn old people. That gets your adrenaline going. Let's see. Garbage bag is a little wet. This stuff should stay on there. I hope. Oh, man. I don't have enough soda for my trip. Probably a lot of these snowbirds in line picking up medications to go home with. You know, and I had cleaned all the old napkins I had in here out, so I've got one napkin. At least dry off my soda. Gosh darn idiot. They're lucky I'm not a road rage kind of person that follow them in there. Give a piece of my mind. That's why you always gotta be aware what's going on around you. Some of this that could, boy. At least I know it wasn't something stupid I did. I mean, you heard it all. If I show it to you. I may delete that part. Well, what can I do while I'm sitting in here? See, this stuff is all cleaned out. I want to clean that one out. Put my reading book in there. Yeah, reading. Just in case I decide I want to read my book. I could go up to Dollar Tree first. Now, what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars ahead of me. Guess what's filled up to here? That shows you how much soda. And it's got the thing on, but I didn't have it closed tight because I never need to have it closed tight. Now, if these cars just move up a little, I think I may get out of the line and go up to Dollar Tree and come back after. Then I'll know if I need to physically go into CVS to get some stuff. There's a car moving, so we are going to get out of the line. Which the people behind me will be glad. One more less person in line. Tell you, this air conditioning sure feels good. Really glad we got it fixed. We did. Boy, there's a lot of cars even at CVS. There are a lot of people leaving tomorrow. Boy, our park is sure emptied out. I'll tell ya. And we're already here. That shows you how fast I hit the brakes, or how hard, when that bottle went flying out of the cup holder. Okay, I'm gonna go in. Hopefully we'll have a better experience in there. See you soon. I'm back. Wasn't really crowded at all. If I could stand the heat, I wouldn't mind just staying down here in the summer, because there's nobody around during the day when it's hot. Oh, man. Well, main thing I went in there for was I wanted to get those marshmallows with the chocolate inside them. And none in there. But I very rarely ask, did you find everything? Well, don't have any more of those marshmallows with the chocolate in them, huh? And she said, well, I just put a couple of packages over there in the clearance bin because they were nearing their expiration date. Well, heck, I went and grabbed them. My grandma doesn't care about the expiration date on candy. See, it looks like the line's still long down there, huh? Probably go inside where it's cool. Yeah, it's still just as long a line. But I can sit in that line. Oh, maybe we'll go get in the line again. It's funny if the same people I left were still in there. Oh, man. Let's go around the store. Well, I only spent $16 in there. Like I say, it was mainly snacky stuff, and then I got bleach to put in the toilet bowl. I'm getting into the same spot that I was in when I left. That's exhausting. They were really well stocked, well, except for the marshmallows at Dollar Tree today. I mean, so you can tell a lot of people are not around anymore. So, I'll do a little video following this. So make sure you stay till the end, because I'll add the little haul video to the end. Okay, that didn't take too long. So now we're gonna go home. The only thing I wasn't able to get at Dollar Tree was my little donuts, but those are really easy to pick up at gas stations. The ones at the stores, and so we'll just stop on our way out of town tomorrow and pick a package up. I have to really ration my soda, being I don't have much here. I think when I get home, I'll have Bob pull that mat out and squirt it off. Otherwise, it's going to be sticky. My hands were sticky when I got into Dollar Tree. Luckily, I have my little antibacterial spray that I use on the handles. So I use it on my hands, too. And then I usually put my stuff I get always over on his side, so that it's easy when I get home for us to unload the car there. But I would have put everything down in wet soda. So it's all back behind me. However, I'm going to back the car in so we can load it a little easier. Like I say, we're going to do that after dinner, of which we've got pizza. We had pizza delivered last night, figuring, we'd have that, and then we could have the leftovers tonight, and then we have no more food stuff left to throw out. You got to plan all this stuff out. And even though we're not in motorhome, that would have been different. Motorhome, we just load all the food into the motorhome. So a little different in the house. No, we're leaving the refrigerator on. You can't tell if it's going to be okay, some of the stuff. So they had suggested you freeze a little bowl with water in it, and then put a quarter on top of it, and when you put it in the main part of the fridge, and then when you come home or come back down, if your quarter's laying down at the bottom, you know that the power went out at some point and your food might not be good. What we mainly have in there is just some condiments, which those are easy to, you can tell if they're, just look at the expiration date if they're still okay. And then the stuff in the pantry, I put in the fridge, like Bisquick or things like that, the boxes of stuff. It isn't really totally sealed up. We just stuck in the refrigerator, and then all of his spices put into the oven. Don't want to come home to ants. Gosh, they were talking about one couple who, I don't know what they hadn't prepared for or why, but somehow a huge rat of some sort had gotten into their place. And when they came back down, the animal had totally pulverized their sofa, made a home in it and stuff. Well, I know he needed a home, but it was also dead by that point. Probably because that's the only thing it got to eat was sofa stuffing. Did I ever tell you that I got written up for putting some cat food outside? You know how I am about animals, just because they're strays doesn't mean they're not hungry. So Bob and I had started putting just a little bowl, real little bowl of food out, the hard food at night. And that was how we got to know Judy. I labeled her Carport Judy. And I even did a little video just on her, which I've since deleted now because we didn't get to meet her in person. But anyway, apparently somebody saw me late one night. The only time that I have put food out there, usually Bob does it as we're going to bed, and I just poured a little bit out from the bag, and somebody must have seen me and reported me. I have a cat. Couldn't have been food for my cat. Yeah, so I got a little letter from the salesperson for the park saying, not supposed because of law such and such for the state and such for the city and county. We're not supposed to put food out because we're trying to cut down on the wild animals. Oh yeah, the kitties are real wild. They don't even come around yet except during the night. Anyway, I understand why. So we quit putting the food out. And that was only like last week, I think. And it's funny because Bob puts it out every night. No, they don't give Bob a notice. Because Bob, the women go by, hi, Bob. We really don't care if it's another female. I'm being silly. But you gotta follow the rules, and if that's the only rule I've broken, well, good for me. It means I follow everything else. Poor Judy. She looked just like our little Lucy, but short hair. Remember, Lucy had real long hair, kind of like how Callie is. Well, when we get home, let's see, I don't mean home up there, I mean home here. I very rarely have to back. I back out of our driveway, that kind of stuff. But I'm not a backer-upper kind of person. Like, I don't park back in. You know, like they always say, why are so many guys back there, you know, their vehicles in? Well, because I can. So anyway, I'm gonna attempt to back this in. It's like I can't parallel park. Okay, here we go into the park. That people will stop on those other directions. So I guess I'll sign off here and stay on because I am going to do the haul. So I will be back shortly. Okay, this is a continuation of my Ride Along With Me video. I did it. I backed in and hit the post for the carport's got, you know, the awning stuff all around it, so it's like a garage. I hit it. I tried so hard. I give up on this growing old stuff. Oh, man. So, of course, Bob heard it. Everybody heard. No. So, of course, he came running out. Needless to say, it is parked in there, but it's crooked. Oh, gosh. So it just scratched up the car a little bit. I thought, well, it would have been worse had I gotten in that accident that's on my recording. Yeah. Oh, man. And, of course, Doug next door heard it. And I guess when Bob was out there kind of straightening up the post, he says there's about 3 or 4 women in here who have done that. Well, I don't feel as bad, but, of course, it's always us women. And that just adds to Bob's theory that we need to get a new car that's got the backup camera. But I don't understand those. When I'm in the car with other people, and like in our other car, we had it in there. I don't know which line you're supposed to stay in. I don't know. Anyway, let's get this over with here. So, this is all stuff that's going on the trip. I got my box of vanilla wafers. 2 stuffed puffs that were only 25 cents each. Pretty good, huh? 4 bags of M&Ms. Now this is going to get eaten the whole, 5 hours going up there. It's going to be spread out, when we're in the hotel room for 3 hours. Okay, then I could have put these back. I got these kind of the marshmallow things, but I was already paying. She already rung them up when she mentioned those are there. So I got the fruit slice marshmallow ones, popcorn flavored. I've never had these. That'll be interesting. The birthday cake flavored ones, and just the ones that say artificially flavored. Got Bobby some M&Ms and some peanuts. I thought these were cute socks. Take those home with me. I should throw them over there. There. And then I got Bobby some more. Boy, these bags have gotten smaller. And then there was also the bottle of bleach, which you know what that looks like. So that's it, guys. I spent $16.75. So, oh dear, dear, dear. I don't know if you'll see anything on Friday, which to you would be tomorrow, because this is posting Thursday. And I think Michelle and I are going to do our videos on Saturday. So I'm not sure if you'll see anything in the next few days, but you will see things dealing with the trip. Because like I say, I want to do videos on the hotels we stay in, and whoop-de-doo. And Michelle and I do our normal thrifting thing. So please please make comments below and don't laugh at me too much. Share, like, and subscribe. And I hope you all are having a nice week, and you're going to continue to have a nice week until you see me on here again. I love you all. Bye.